Hi there, and welcome to this devotion. On Saturday, a bunch of us in the Kairos prison ministry gathered outside the gates of Westfield Prison to go spend the morning with some of our incarcerated brothers. And the prison authorities gave us a clipboard with some paperwork to fill in. You know how it goes. Anyway, during the banter and the filling in of the paperwork, a group of Muslim men arrived, also to meet with their men of faith and minister to them. So this one man comes across to our group to get the clipboard that we've got filling in all our paperwork. And it was a big bearded Muslim man. And while our guys were finishing off, I went over and stood chatting to this guy. When I say big bearded, I mean white and grey, beautiful beard. I told him about our ministry, and he told me that they were also serving their men in prison. He was telling me that they wanted to use the Muslim faith to rehabilitate the Muslim men in prison. I was quite chuffed because I in turn told him that God uses the Kairos prison ministry to show hardened men the way to God. He said that the Muslim ministry had the same objectives, and he knew about our ministry, and he seemed to approve of it. I laughed and said that the most amazing thing is that it makes not only a difference in the prison, but when these men are released, it makes a difference in their communities and in our country. And he agreed, and he took the clipboard from me, and just before he left, he looked me squarely in the eyes and sincerely said, "God bless you." I reciprocated, of course, and said, "May God bless you." And he turned around and he left. He blew my mind. My 4-year-old says to me the other day, "Grandpa, are you going to die?" And to tell you, I was shocked, is me putting it mildly. I took a moment to respond, and I said to him, "I don't think I'm going to die for a long time." The question about morality or mortality from a 4-year-old shook and awoke something inside of me. And I'm sure that would happen to any of us if you were asked that question by a 4-year-old. But that was nothing compared to the sincere blessing I got from the Muslim man. The blessing made me not only relook at myself like my 4-year-old caused, the blessing made me relook at how I love others with very real differences to me. I've been spending this week pondering on these thoughts, and they are new to me, I must confess. How do you love your neighbor? How do I love my neighbor as Jesus would, even if my neighbor was of a different faith? How do we build community with people of different faith the way Jesus would love, the way Jesus would want? How do we of different faiths work together while we have these deep theological differences? I'm quoting Pastor Rob Roberts here, and he said, "What does a world look like where people of other religions hold on to their faith while engaging with people with many different views of the world?" I have no intention of compromising my faith. I'm talking about working and thinking about working with faiths, with respect and with love and varying faiths, with a common goal in mind, peaceful communities. My Bible records a number of encounters that Jesus and the apostles had with people of different faiths. And there was always respect and love expressed towards others created in God's image. I tell you what, I'm going to be way more intentional in the way I bless people of other faiths. May this happen to you too. May you find ways to love people of different beliefs without compromising your faith. Till we meet again, blessings, and keep blessing.